Hi, my name is Jessie Nichols. I'm a health and fitness specialist at ShipShape PA, and I'm going to walk you through a mindfulness practice. So what you see on the screen is a prompt to follow through. As you can see, we're going to be spelling out mindfulness. We're going to be doing a different task for each letter. At any point, if you would like to take some longer periods of time to go through a certain exercise, feel free to just pause the video and do that. I'll be moving through at just a regular pace, so you get the idea. But again, if you would like to take a little bit longer, if one of the areas is something you want to focus more on, it just hits you the right way, take the time you need. So to get into the headspace, we're going to start with a minute of sitting in silence. I will start the timer for us, and just find a seat, or you can stand if you prefer to stand, but just find a space that is quiet and peaceful and comfortable for you. Time starts now. Focus on your breathing. Get into a calming state of mind. 30 seconds. Ten, 3, 2, 1. If you don't feel ready yet, if you feel like your mind is still busy, take another minute to sit in silence. We're going to move forward into our eye. We're going to work on some intentional deep breathing here. I want you to breathe in for 4, hold for 2, exhale for as close as you can to 6 seconds. So breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So make sure you're breathing through your core, in through your nose, holding it nice and deep, nice and tall as you sit. Exhale slowly out your mouth for that 6 seconds. Do a few more times. Breathe in and out. Good. If you need some help to breathe in through your core and your stomach, go ahead and rest your hand on your stomach. Let yourself push your hand away from you. As you breathe in, feel that stomach press firmly on your hand as you hold for 2, and breathe out, relaxing. Do it 3 more times here. One last time. Excellent. All right, neutralize your spine and your posture. A lot of us are at home, spending a lot of time sitting either on the couch, in bed, in front of a computer. Our shoulders are hunched, might be slouching. So go ahead, as you're sitting or standing, bring those shoulders back. Hold your head high. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe wiggle side to side a little bit. Get those hips aligned. Now do a short or long body scan for yourself. So at this point, if you would like to take a longer time, feel free to pause the video at any point to take a longer body scan. I'm going to do a short one, guiding you through it here. So let's start at our toes. Go ahead and wiggle your toes a little bit. Feel the blood return to your toes. Maybe your toes are a little cold, so wiggle them around, warm them up. Feel the tension be released out of your arches. Go ahead and press your feet away from you and then bring them close to you. So plant them down like you're stepping on your gas in your car, and then bring it back. Taking time to just hold it at each point of movement. So fully push your foot down and draw it back towards your shins as close as you can. Feeling your shin ease out, a little stretch in your calf. Move up to your knees. If you're sitting cross-legged, go ahead and just place your hands on your knees. Just gently rub your thumbs along that inner knee area. How do your knees feel? Maybe they're achy, maybe stiff if you've been sitting a lot today. Maybe you had a workout earlier and they're tired, they're shaky. Just continue to slowly circle around with your thumb. Move up higher into the legs. How are your quads? Again, do they feel stiff? Tense? Maybe you feel like you should stretch after this. Stretch your quads out a little bit. Move into your hips. If you're standing, I want you to stand with your hands on your hips and just slowly circle your hips around. Nice and slow, working them out. If you're seated cross-legged or just seated in a chair, it's good to kind of lift your legs up and down if you're in the chair. If you're cross-legged on the floor or on your sofa, just a nice little butterfly flap. Just bring your legs up a little and let them drop, opening up those hips, moving those hip flexors a bit, taking some time here. Let's move into the back. How's your back feel? Since we neutralized that spine and your posture, maybe it feels a little better. Maybe you're feeling parts of your back you haven't felt in a few hours. Keep straightening yourself out. Move into the upper back. How tense are your shoulders? In the middle of your back. Are you holding your stress there, holding your tension? Take some time. Roll those shoulders up towards your ears and back down. Roll them forward, roll them backwards. Let's feel that stress leaving your upper back. Feel your shoulders working. Some blood flow returning into your hands. Just slowly go down your arms. How do your arms feel? Bend at the elbows. Have you moved your arms enough today? Or are you stuck typing on a keyboard? Maybe you sound like the Tin Man right now. Got some creaky elbows. Just keep bending them and fully extending at your pace. Feeling the tension roll into your fingertips. Go ahead and rest your arms. Just touch your thumb to each finger, one at a time. Thumb to pointer, middle, ring, pinky. Just give it a light touch or a little squeeze with each touch. Just feel the tension leaving your hands. Good. You can continue that thumb press if you would like. You can rest your hands again at your sides. Let's move up into the neck. Roll your neck back to the left side. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll over to the right side and back. Just a nice slow movement. Go clockwise a bit and then feel free to go counterclockwise. Just moving around nice and slowly. Letting that stress out, that tension in our stiff neck. Good. Bring your head back steady, neutral. Feel that release tension just rise up through your head and out the top. Relax your face now. Get rid of that furrow between your eyebrows or your forehead. Relax your eyes, either keep a soft gaze or close your eyes. Now we're going to find a focal point in your space or your mind. If you're choosing to keep a soft gaze, find a spot in front of you that you can focus on, but softly gaze at it. Don't stare. And if your eyes are closed, find a space in your mind. Just an empty point you can focus on. Do you have that focal point? Is your brow unfurrowed? Is your face relaxed? Now undo your mind. Let go of stressors and distractions. It's just you. Focus on that spot in front of you. Just exist. If that focal point's in your mind, don't start going through your to-do list for today. Just sit. Focus on your breathing again. Maintain that intentional deep breathing. Now, as you sit here, listen again to your body. Did you miss any spots of tension? Do you need to do another little scan? If you need to, go ahead and do that now. Maintain that focal point. You may have just relaxed a bit. Your posture may have dropped. So I want you to neutralize your spine again. Neutralize your posture. Maintain that tall seated position or that tall standing position. So that you're relaxed and you have a good headspace. I want you to exceed your expectations this week. Set specific goals for yourself, but exceed them. Push for more this week. Push for something better. Don't stress yourself out over it. Don't say your efforts aren't good enough. But if you're dreading something this week, how can you set yourself up for success? How can you exceed your expectations for what this week holds for you? If you're already standing, stay standing. If you're seated on the floor, go ahead and slowly rise up. Just stand nice and tall. Your hands at your side, your shoulders back. We're going to do some sun salutations here. So standing tall. Inhale, nice and deep through your core. And as you exhale slowly out your mouth, go ahead and bend forward into a forward fold. So you're still standing. If you want, you can keep your legs entirely straight. You can get a slight bend in your knee. But just go ahead and fully bend at your hips, hanging heavy towards your toes, your arms dangling down in front of you. Inhale again. And as you exhale, step back into a plank, a high plank, starting with your left leg. Drop on back. Now lower yourself down into your stomach, hands right beneath your shoulders, and come up into a cobra. After you take one set of breaths here, rise up into downward dog. Hop your butt back, extend your legs, feel your hamstring stretch. Press into the floor until your head is between your arms and your arms are even with your ears. Maintain just a steady gaze at the floor. Then go ahead and step up back into our forward fold, right leg going up first. And exhale as you get into that fold. Now inhale and return to your tall standing. Let's do that one more time. Or if you love sun salutations, feel free to pause here and do as many as you'd like. We're starting again at the top, stand tall. Breathe in deeply. When you're ready, exhale, bending into your forward fold. Inhale again. And as you exhale, step back into a plank, starting with your right leg this time. Hold that high plank. Nice neutral spine. Now lower yourself down into a cobra. Hands at your shoulders and press up, extending your back. Take a few breaths here. On your next exhale, push your hips back, rising and going into downward dog. Feeling your shoulders, your hamstrings, your back. Now come back into that plank and step up into your forward fold again. Left leg first this time. Exhaling as you get into that forward fold. Now inhale and slowly rise up, returning to your standing tall position. And again, do as many sun salutations as you would like. And our final, sit comfortably here as long as you like until you want to end your mindfulness time. Go through your mindfulness prompt again if you would like. Just sit silently again. Taking some time for yourself. Taking some time to think about how your body felt when you started this and how your body feels now when you finish. Process what you're feeling. Take time for yourself here. Thank you for joining me in practicing mindfulness.